Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day outside here in Oldsmar. Welcome to Weekend Wake Up. I'm your host, Oldsmar Mayor Dan Saracki, along with our engineer, Mark, who does always an outstanding job. And, of course, our new second time around producer, Barb. Welcome, both of you. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Before we get started, just a reminder, if you have any questions after the episode, please post them on Facebook, and I will come back at the end of the episode to answer them. Yesterday, I attended the Sunrunner grand opening, rapid transit bus system. It was unbelievable. We got from downtown St. Petersburg all the way to the beach in 21 minutes. There's a direct line for the Sunrunner bus system that will take you to the Berg, to the beach. And it was a great event. There were elected officials from all around Pinellas County, actually the state of Florida, and the United States Department of Transportation was there. It was a great event. I'm honored to be a part of the PSTA, and I want to share that. It's free. That bus system is free for 6 months. So you don't want to miss it. You want to hop on. You can take your bike. There's enough room on that bus to take 3 bikes. So join in. Get on the Sunrunner and have some fun. Next, I have some Oldsmar reminders. Movie in the Park, Friday, tonight at 7 p.m. at RE Olds Park. Bring your blankets, your chairs, your friends, your families to watch a free viewing of Casper the Ghost. Concessions on site. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., we got Palooza, which is bring your furry friends out for a free event featuring dog acts, dog costumes, costume contest. There's going to be a food truck and more. Last year, I was the judge. Unfortunately, I can't be a judge this year because I'll be at the Oldsmobile Car Show. But anyways, Vice Mayor will be there, Jared Buckman. He will be a judge. Bring your dog out, get some food, have some fun, and dress your dog up for the costume. Upper Tampa Bay Oktoberfest starts tomorrow, Friday, October 21st from 5 to 11, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Sunday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. at Tampa Bay Downs. That is a great event. Authentic German food, drink, music, dancing, carnival, midway, arts and craft, unique contest, and more. $5 admission. Free for military, kids and 12 and under. I'll see you there. I'm looking forward to the Oktoberfest. Haunted Happenings, Friday, October 28th, 7 to 9, RE Olds Park. I will be a judge for that. Dress up, get in your costumes, and come on out. It's going to be a spooktacular free experience featuring interactive family activities, costume contest, 12 and under trick-or-treat train, haunted hay rides, games and more, concessions available for purchase. We used to have it at RE Olds years ago. I used to love it when it was there. Then it moved to the sports complex because of COVID. But now it's back at RE Olds Park. Don't miss it. One other announcement, November 11th and second Friday on November 11th and Veterans Day. Don't miss those 2 events. I am honored to introduce our guest for today, Susan Hurley, Director of the Oldsmar Public Library. Good morning, Susan. I'm so glad you could join us today.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here too.
This is an honor. I always see you hiding in your desk when I'm in the library, and I always wave to you, and you always wave back. So I'm actually very, very excited to get to spend some time with you on my podcast. History. Let's talk a little about history. How long have you been with the library?
I've been with the library since 2004. So that's when I started a long, long time ago in this building that we're in now, the old bank building, the council chamber building, and I've been here since then.
So when I moved here in 95, of course, we wanted to get a library card because we didn't know really much about the city of Oldsmar. And I remember this building was the library. The stairs were very creaky. It was just the whole floor would creak, and I think the building was filled with bats. Do you remember that?
Yes. The building, the way it was built, actually, the east and west walls on the side were the ones that supported the floor. So that's how the floor was tied into the building. So yeah, it would creak, and it had charm.
It did. It really did. It gave you that old town. Not
to say that our new building doesn't have charm. It's much better, but we definitely filled this building
I remember coming
books
upstairs
and-
for books. Was there
Yes.
something downstairs too?
Downstairs was the circulation desk and the children's room, which I think is about the size. It was about the size of our current story time room. So that's how small it was. And we had our story time room downstairs, and then on the second floor was the entire collection.
Yeah, I remember that. It was interesting. And then we decided to build a new library. When did that all happen?
The new library was constructed in 2007 at the location on St. Petersburg Drive, and we opened in early 2008, and that's where we've been ever since.
I remember going to that ribbon cutting. That was when I first decided to get involved more into the understanding of our city and getting involved in the city council and just understanding how our processes work. So yeah, that was great. And how long has the public library been active in Oldsmar?
Well, actually, the Oldsmar Library was started in 1919 by the Oldsmar Women's Club. It was run by volunteers, and they checked out donated books, and they had it until they donated it to the city in 1977. But I did bring a little picture. This is a picture from 1951, but it's a photograph of the Women's Club. There is a little sign in front that says free library, and that's where the library was for quite a long time. So we've come a far way.
It looks like the grass needs to be cut. I wonder why city staff wasn't on there doing the lawn. And that was back in 1951. Maybe they didn't have weed whackers back then.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Can you tell the audience what the library has to offer?
Well, our library, our mission statement, really, I'll read it out for you. It's the Oldsmar Public Library encourages lifelong learning by providing area residents of all ages with services and materials in a variety of formats for their self-improvement, education, and enjoyment. So the materials we have, we strive to have materials for everyone. We serve everyone in the community, no matter your age, your income level, all knowledge of all your knowledge and education. There's no one that's turned away from the library. And we don't just serve the residents of Oldsmar, we serve the surrounding communities as well. So anyone who comes here to live, work, or play, that's who we're here to serve.
Every time my wife and I go into the library, everyone in your staff is always so friendly, courteous, and helpful.
Well, it's a library.
It's just a great feeling when you walk in that door. It's just a great feeling for our city, and if I feel that, I know other people do too.
Yeah.
What type of accessible materials are offered?
Well, we have a variety of different formats of materials, for board books to babies. We have a large print fiction collection that's very popular. We have audiobooks and even our downloadable books. You can change the font sizes and even the font types to make it easier for you to read. So we have materials in pretty much any format that anyone would need.
It's kind of funny you brought up the size of the font books, because I noticed my wife getting the bigger ones. She said, they got the bigger font.
Yeah.
She takes it.
Oh, yeah.
How does someone obtain a library card?
Well, if you are a Pinellas County resident, you can get a Pinellas County library card at our library. All you would need to bring in is a photo ID. And if your current photo ID doesn't have your address on it, you can bring in something that does have a Pinellas County address on it. So a water bill, lease agreement, something like that. If you live outside of the county, say you live right over in Hillsborough, but you want to use our library, you would just have to go to a Hillsborough County library, get your Hillsborough County library card, and then bring that over, and we can register that number so you can use our library. And then even if you're a seasonal resident or you're a temporary resident and you're only going to be staying here for 3 months, 4 months, we can get you a temporary card. You can come in and you can get a card that you can use just at our library for 3 months at a time.
That's great. Yeah. Thank you for that information. What types of programs are offered? And I think what I want to do with this one is let's talk about all three. There's adults, teen, and kids. Let's talk about teens first. Now, when I say that, the events that are offered, is it at the library or is it outside of the library?
They're all at the library.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the majority of our programs that we do for teens and adults is during the summertime. But our teen programs this summer, we did a painting craft program. We did virtual reality programs. So we have those in the summer. And then for the adults, again, during the summer, we have a lot of those. We had a summer reading bingo that we had. We have some other programs also that are all ages. So we had Giving Tree, drum circle for all ages that came in, and we had a magician come in, and And then for the kids programs, we do those year round because those are really our most popular programs. We have our toddler time story time twice a week. We have a preschool story time once a week. And then every other week we have a Lego club for kids after school. And if you go on our Facebook page, you'll see a collection of the photos of a lot of the Lego creations that the kids come up with.
And what about the adult? Is it more senior citizens? What is that?
No, it's we have programs. We have some. I mean, it's adults and really all ages. You know, if you're interested, you know, they can. We have a virtual reality program right now that's pretty much for teens and adults. So sometimes the ages can cross over. But
thank you so much for sharing that. Great. Okay, are they free? Anything free?
Yes.
Everything's free?
Yes, everything's free.
That's wonderful. All right, tell us about opportunities to research and learn.
Well, we have a lot of databases accessible through our website. And there's a research and learn tab where you can access all of the databases that normally would cost money to access. You can get them free using your library card number. And one of the biggest ones we have for research is Gale databases. If you're interested in doing your own research on a topic, this is where you want to start because they have collections of millions of articles from a variety of professional publications and journals and peer-reviewed articles that you can do research on, either, you know, go very in-depth into certain topics, or if you just want to browse for information on gardening, or there's some on, you know, recipes and cooking. So it's really a wide variety of topics.
Is it widely used, do you know, or you don't know?
Yes.
That's great. I would imagine it would be.
Yeah, one of our most popular databases, we give access. You probably remember back in 2020, the Tampa Bay Times started going to just twice a week for printed newspapers, and then you'd have to go online to read the paper. That's one of our most popular offers, is that you can read the digital copy of the Tampa Bay Times using your library card.
Wonderful. Download and streaming options. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have two. I've got to adjust my headset because it's falling off of my head. Okay, there you go. Probably messed up my hair now, too. That's
No,
okay.
your hair's fine.
Our download and streaming, we have two programs that we use that you can access, again, from home with your library card. One is called Hoopla, and one is called Libby. And you would download the app to your phone or tablet, set up your account with your library card number, and that'll give you access to electronic books, electronic audiobooks, which have also gotten really popular because now you can just download a book to your phone and listen to it in your car. There's movies, TV, music, you know, that you can all get for free.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Tuesday night at the council meeting, Councilmember Gannon presented you the Friends of the Library Week proclamation.
Yes.
That was a great event. I thank you for showing up. Tell us how citizens can join the Friends of the Library.
Well, our Friends of the Library is a group of volunteers who basically work to help us raise money and pay for some services or materials that we otherwise wouldn't be able to get. So the Friends, to become a member, you can stop by the library and pick up a membership form. You can get a yearly membership. They start at $8 for 1 year, and you can support the Friends that way. You can also support them by buying things from our book sale area. All the money from there goes right to the Friends. The Friends also have an eBay store that they sell materials on. Sometimes, you know, because the books in the book sale are like 25 cents, 50 cents. But sometimes we get things that are either donated to us that are worth a little more. So we take those and we sell those on our eBay store. They also have an Amazon Smile account that you can use. If you're familiar with Amazon Smile, you can select the Friends of the Oldsmar Library as your charity and then support them that way as well.
Wonderful. I noticed, too, around the city, we have some of those boxes. I know Paul and I go through and we pick out, we'll look in the box.
Yes,
There's one at the rec center.
Yes, that's one of the things the Friends of the Library have done. They've purchased some little free libraries. I know there's a bunch around town, but the ones that the Friends have, there's one at the rec center, and there's one at the Environmental Education Center. There's also one outside of the State Street Center, and then there's also one at Oldsmar Cares.
It's kind of unique. I see a lot of people going in and out of those boxes.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity for people to trade books. They put books in, they take books out. Holiday events, we got some stuff coming up. Halloween, what's going on? Save the dates. What do you got?
Well, we're going to have our Halloween-themed story times for the kids during the next week, and then also on Monday. Back in 2020, as one of our programs that we started to kind of encourage, you know, distancing because we couldn't do story times, we started scavenger hunts in the library for the kids. So we have pictures all around. They each have a number, and the kids get their sheet, and they try to find each number and write down what it is. And it was so popular. When we stopped doing it, people were asking about it. So we're going to start our Halloween scavenger hunt. That's going to start on Monday and be all week. And then the kids just fill out their form and they get a little prize at the end. That's always really popular. And then we have another one. I'm going to plug a program we're going to have in December. I know it's kind of far away, but we're going to have Giving Tree Music back to do their drum circle. And that's going to be Friday, December 16th at 4 p.m. for all ages.
Wonderful.
Come in and make a lot of noise in the library.
I love it. I think it's great. Thank you for that. And last thing, it's Halloween.
Yes.
Spooky, spooky. What is your favorite book for Halloween?
Well, I'm from Maryland, so I'm partial to Edgar Allan Poe stories. We were always reading him in school, so
Wonderful.
I like those. I find them to be actually kind of creepy,
Creepy. I like that word, creepy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So do we have any questions, Barb?
We have several people watching, but no questions.
All right.
Are you going to dress up for Halloween? That's my question.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. People keep asking me, what is the mayor going to be for Halloween? Are you dressing up?
No.
Well, I live on Split Fork Drive in East Lake Oaks, and we get like 500 kids. Not exaggerating. It's been like that forever. I mean, the whole street is just packed. Oh, we do have a question.
We do have a question. Paula would like to know, what is the time of the drum circle on December 16th?
Oh, it's at 4 p.m.
Oh, so we do have a listener. Yes. All right. That's our weekend wake up. Thank you, Susan, for being our guest today. To learn more about the Oldsmar Public Library, visit oldsmarlibrary.org. And last thing, this is an actual piece of the ribbon from the ribbon cutting yesterday at the Sunrunner. I'm telling you, this is a great transportation. It's going to help people with their jobs, get around the downtown area of St. Petersburg and to the beach. Don't miss it. Get on the Sunrunner, and thank you again, Susan. You were awesome.
Thanks.
Get up, get out, enjoy Oldsmar.